and welcome back to my channel. If you like sewing, DIY, and upcycling videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted my last video, but life got a little bit hectic and I just needed a little breather, but I am back with another upcycle by littletoh where I take old forgotten items and give them a new life. I have a really special and exciting video for you all today. I actually teamed up with YouTube for their Remake the Runway challenge, and I turned a couple of old scrubs and a thrifted curtain into this patchwork inspired outfit. And if you live in New York City, it is currently being displayed in Soho and you can see it in person. I actually posted a YouTube short of this transformation a few days ago, and I wasn't initially going to make a long form video, but I changed my mind and I just wanted to show you all a little bit more of the process. This video is going to be slightly different from my regular long form videos because all of the footage I have for this is mostly vertical. Before I get started on the tutorial, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you for your support. Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever imagined seeing something that I made be displayed in New York City, and the only reason I got this opportunity is because of you and your support. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and let's get started. There's always a ton of scrubs in thrift stores, so I picked up this khaki one as well as this black one to try to make something unexpected. I also thrifted a pair of these off-white curtains. When I was first thinking of ideas for this upcycle, my sister had sent me a picture of a patchwork dress, and I thought it would be really cute to make a patchwork-inspired set. I had never quilted before, so I wanted to choose something that was relatively easy to put together, so I decided to go with this lemon star quilt block. Here you can see me cutting up all the thrifted items into triangles and squares, and I'm not gonna lie, this took forever. As I mentioned earlier, I'm making a lemon star quilt block, so here are all of my pieces cut out, and this is what it looks like sewn together. I'll add 2 more blocks and this will become one of my leg panels. Using a pattern that I self-drafted, I cut out my first front leg piece. You can see here that I've hidden all of the raw edges of the quilting by sewing it to another piece that I cut out from the curtain. Here is my other front pant leg, and I've actually sewn 2 layers of the curtain together because it was a little bit see-through. I'll sew these pieces together along the center front seam and it should look something like this. Moving on. Here is the piece I cut out for the back leg panel. Just like the front, it is 2 layers of curtains sewn together, and I've already gone ahead and sewn the dart. I'm placing my other piece right sides facing, and I'll sew together along the center back seam, and the back of the pants should look something like this. Now I'm placing the front of my pants right sides facing, and I'll sew together along the inseam and all the way along this seam, but for this side I'll only sew from this point to the hem, leaving room along the top for the zipper. Here is what the pants should look like now, and I really liked the raw hem look, so all that's left to do is sew in the zipper and the waistband. I know this is normally where I would show you what the zipper and waistband looks like sewn on, but unfortunately I don't have that footage. I was only given a couple of days to make this outfit and edit the video, so I really rushed through everything and I wasn't great at filming the process, but I do have a ton of step-by-step videos of exactly how I sew in my zippers and waistbands from previous videos, so I'll make sure to link a couple down below. Moving on to the top, unfortunately I am going to have to disappoint again with the lack of footage, but the structure of this top is actually really simple and I'm going to try my best to show you how I made it. As you can see here, it's essentially 4 lemon star quilt blocks sewn together, and initially I had the khaki and black squares as a border, but I ended up changing that because I didn't like the way it looked. I made this diagram of my final design for my top just to give you a better visual. You can see that I ended up alternating the khaki and black squares in the middle of the piece, and I also mirrored the lemon stars on either side so that the pattern would be symmetrical. I finished it with these rectangular pieces along the edges, creating a narrow border. For the purposes of this tutorial, please pretend that this piece of paper is fabric. I start by folding my piece right sides facing, creating this triangle. Using leftover fabric from the curtain, I also made 2 long ties. I place my first tie along this folded edge and I'll sew them together here and then repeat this step for the other side. Once my ties are sewn to the top, I fold the top right sides facing again and I'll sew together from this point to this point. On the other side, I'll only sew from here to here, leaving a small gap. So I left that little gap so I could turn the top over to the right side, and then I just top stitched around the entire top, closing up that little hole. This is what the top looks like sewn together, and it's basically just a triangle with 2 long ties as a closure, and here is what the outfit looks like on. I'm so happy with this outfit, not only because I challenged myself to make something different from what I normally make, but I think it really shows that you can take something so unassuming and turn it into something really special. I really wanted to share this outfit with you, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you live in New York City and you want to see this piece in person, it is currently being displayed at 591 Broadway, and I'll make sure to link the address down below as well. The display also features some gorgeous garments from a few other creators who I admire so much, so make sure to check it out if you have the chance. And you can also search hashtag #remaketherunway on YouTube to see the entire collection. If you get to see it in person, please tag me on Instagram at littletoh, and I'll also be posting more photos of this outfit there. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this patchwork inspired set, and as always, thank you so much for watching.